Beauty seekers, according to the Cleveland Clinic, up to 90% of women have cellulite. Fit women, thin women. It has nothing to do with your weight. We've been told it was salt. I was told that back in the day, and I cut salt out of my diet, or sugar, or not enough squats. We've rubbed on creams, wrapped ourselves. I've wrapped myself, and even paid for an injection that left some women with purple bruises that wouldn't fade. And still, the dimples never left. Today, a national cellulite expert visits our Beauty Seek community and teaches us four things: what cellulite actually is, why nothing really has worked to get rid of cellulite, at least until now, a new technology that is banishing cellulite at its source, and how she builds a custom body sculpting plan for a smoother, tighter body. Stay with us. She'll reveal that at the end. I'm so excited. Sarah Viebrock is a registered nurse who specializes in aesthetics at Austin Plastic Surgeon in Texas. She's a national trainer and speaks on cellulite treatment, which means she teaches other providers how to do cellulite elimination work. Sarah, welcome to Beauty Seek. I am too, because I need to know. Before we get into the science, I was told that salt causes cellulite. So, seriously, I cut it out of my food for years. Can you tell me some of the most unfounded reasons for cellulite that you've heard from your patients? On this journey for years. I'll tell you some of the fun things that I've done. Let's clear this up once and for all. I did a little research before because I think I just really never believed, whatever reason we were being given, throughout my life. And then even when I was hearing the fibrous bands, I was like, oh, that just can't be a real thing. But in a 2020 review published in Dermatologic Surgery, cellulite is driven by those bands of connective tissue, just like you say, like not how much fat you have. So, do the women who come to you really understand that cellulite isn't really a fat problem? I'll tell you one thing that I did many times is put on this very thin suit and then had this kind of like vacuum roller suctioned all over my body. It totally makes sense, and especially it makes sense when, we see the video of you performing the procedure. That's when I finally became a believer, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's hope." It does. It does. So, and most people, really, women don't know. And according to a review in Dermatologic, and that septi, they're called septi bands. Is that correct? Septi, thank you. So those are those connected bands. Here's the way I think of it. They run straight up and down, almost like fence posts to me, and the skin's on top. So the fat pushes through those gaps. And that's mostly in women, but the men are crisscrossed. And I think I did hear this before, and I thought, well, that's baloney. But now I think I'm more of a believer. And that's why 90% of cellulite is in women. I know. I know. Yes, my son would not let me. I kept referring to them as my dimples, and he's like, "Mom, just it's cellulite, man." So Cleveland Clinic reported that cellulite often first appears or gets worse during hormonal shifts, or during puberty, or pregnancy, or menopause. When you're treating women, how much of that hormonal picture affects how you treat her? Okay, great. And thank you so much for just taking the blame off women, because really there's nothing genuinely that we can do about eliminating cellulite, except for now with this new treatment that you're going to tell us about. Um, I know when I've lost a little bit of weight, the cellulite seems to reduce in appearance a bit. How much do you think cellulite is actually within a woman's control? A little bit through diet and exercise. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. And thank you. You took cellulite, something, obviously 90% of women have, and so many of us have blamed ourselves for it. And you showed us that it's really never our fault. It's not about salt or willpower. Great. I'm so excited to get to it. Beauty seekers, here's what to remember about cellulite. According to the Cleveland Clinic, it affects up to 90% of women, including fit and thin women. So it's not your fault, and it was never about salt. It's caused by bands of connective tissue under the skin, not simply by fat, which is exactly why creams and wraps and squats have never fixed it. Beauty seekers, if you want honest, evidence based answers about treatments like cellulite straight from experts like Sarah Viebrock, subscribe to Beauty Seek. Every subscriber helps us bring interviews with expert practitioners like Nurse Sarah directly to you. Coming up next, the creams, the wraps, and the cellulite injection that got pulled off the market for leaving lasting purple bruises, and a new tool that is banishing cellulite forever. Stick with us.